I genuinely think you're missing out on a little piece of heaven, you know, and I hope that you get to sample that at some stage in your life very soon, actually. No, no way am I laughing at you, not at all. It's just I'm laughing because of what I said. That I said at sometime in your life, and then I said very soon. Because really, I think sometime in your life could be 10 years from now. I'd like you to. I feel the need for you to experience that piece of heaven much sooner. Why should you have to wait till you're in the nursing home to taste some pum pum? I just find it interesting that you've been in 5 long-term relationships, a minimum of 6 years each, and you've been with all of those women that you've been with. Each of those women have gone down on you, but you've never gone down on them, and you've never experienced going down on a woman at all ever in your life. When I look at myself, I just find that really amazing. That just blows my mind. Looking at me and myself and comparing it, it's like, wow, never tasted the fruit of life. Wow, man. It's what it is. I mean, not every man's gone down. I guess that's that way it is. It's just, wow. It's a different world for me. Like, it's part of lovemaking for me. As I said, it's part of foreplay. It's a natural thing. It's like I've always been that way. I think when I lost my virginity, the person I lost my virginity with, that was the regular thing. Going down on a woman is like an experience that is life-changing, because you get to experience another side of what it's like to give a woman pleasure, to be at the seat of that pleasure, and it's a pleasure given in a way that she cannot give herself. And it's a beautiful thing to be in a moment where you're the one providing that pleasure. It's a different experience. I highly recommend it. Worshipping at the altar of the woman. That's what it's like. It's like kneeling before God. It's very empowering, very enriching, very spiritual experience, along with, obviously, physical pleasure. There's a lot going on when you lay between a woman's thighs and bow to her in that way. It's one experience that every person should have at least once in their lifetime. I recommend a lot more than just once, at least once. It's important. I mean, don't just go out and do it for doing its sake, but hopefully you're intimate in that way with someone where that can transpire during the time that you guys are intimate together. I'm not saying go pull someone off the street, say I have to do this before I die. Oh, of course you could. I'm sure somebody would take you up on it too. But you could go the other way. You could get a slap, you could get arrested. A lot of things could develop, so be careful. But I'm sure at the same time you'd have a few people running from the back saying, me, I will. But definitely recommend it. Stop being selfish. Stop thinking about just your needs. You'll be a changed man after you've prayed to the altar of her. Get down on your knees and worship at the altar of her. I've heard, I don't want to admit that I know it's true, so I'll say I've heard that everything tastes sweeter after that experience. Your food tastes sweeter, your lovemaking is sweeter, the kisses are sweeter, your bath is sweeter, everything is sweeter. Your conversations are sweeter. Just imagine how much sweeter everything will be. It'd be nice to experience not having to run your own bath water for once. Home-cooked food is much sweeter than microwave food, my friend. Oh, absolutely, yeah. That's always been my thing. Like, I get more out of giving pleasure than receiving. Obviously, I get a lot out of receiving. I want, let's be real. But I also get an extreme amount from giving pleasure as well, which is why I enjoy oral sex, providing, giving, to a female. It's selfish in a lot of ways. It's a bit of a selfish act because I'm doing it to receive also. I mean, if I didn't enjoy it as much as I do giving, I don't know if I would even do it. But I happen to love it. So I'll never know what it's like not to. Generally, it's the precursor to getting down. It lets the floodgates open. It makes everything it makes all the blood flow much more smoothly around the body. Everything seems to work easier after that. It's like oiling something that was creaking, and then it all suddenly just works so smoothly, like it's brand new, you know? It's a bit like that. It's oiling the cogs, you know? It's to get things running. Yeah, it's been a while now, so I've learned a few bits. No, I'm not rusty. No, definitely not rusty. Do you know what? It's interesting. It's one department I could, give my 10 pence on, having a experience. I definitely call myself, a seasoned expert in the field. Practice makes perfect, my friend. Practice makes perfect. I'm proud to worship at the altar of her. Do I miss it? I miss it at the moment because I'm a single man. Not experiencing that at the moment, that pleasure at the moment, but I'm faithful that I will get to worship once again at the altar of her being the female species, if you like.